Hey everybody, it's Moonbo here, and welcome back to more Endless Scrap Mechanic. In today's episode of Scrap Mechanic Creations, we're going to be taking a look at this unique car that I have called the Fall Apart car. Now, the reason why it's called that is because it's designed to do just that, fall apart. Now, I haven't done any testing on this car, so I don't even know if it's actually going to work or not, but I decided why not try and record this, develop the idea further. Now, I think this is going to be loads of fun, guys, so let's get started. Alright, so the first thing you're going to notice is this car is extremely multicolored at the moment. Now, the reason for that was because during the build process, as I was making each separate panel that could disconnect, I needed to know what each one was and not get totally lost and start connecting things into the wrong spot. So that's how I ended up with all of these different colors. Now, before we go into the actual testing of the Fall Apart car, I am going to paint it so that it does look like a normal car. But right now, it is on the lift, and I can take my weld tool out, and you guys can see, look at this. You can actually see each individual panel and how it fits into the car design. So basically, the idea is we're going to be able to slowly disintegrate this car one part at a time. Now, of course, the way we're going to be doing that is using the decoupler mod. So if I lift the car up under here, we're going to get a good view of all the different parts and components. Now, as you can see here, we have a whole bunch of buttons in 2 rows. Now, I haven't connected any of these buttons to any of these decouplers yet, but we'll be doing that for the testing phase. But you can see, look at this, guys. There are so many decouplers. Now, the trick to this, though, was I ended up using bearings right before the decoupler. And the reason for that was because if I had a decoupler and put something onto it and then put a panel next to it, it would actually connect and become the same part. But because there is a bearing at the end of each of these decouplers, it becomes its own part of the build, and it allows us to create these very, very separated panels. And of course, what I ended up doing was I just connected all of these loose bearings to some controllers, just so that way all of these parts wouldn't start spinning around. Now, another thing you're going to notice is we have a couple thrusters on this side right here, and then on this side there's a couple more thrusters facing in the opposite direction. So the reason for that was because I wanted to be able to get this car into a very consistent roll down a hill. Now, I think we're going to go to the top of that hill way over there, and we're going to send this thing down the hill, spinning like crazy, and we're going to slowly shed all of the panels off by pressing these buttons back here. So now, I'm going to paint this thing to make it look a little bit better like an actual car, but we're going to take a final look at it here with all of the colors, just so you guys can see how many separate parts and panels are actually going to be flying off of it. There is quite a few. I think there's actually like 19 or 20 unique panels that will be launched and sent flying. Now, like I said though, I haven't tested it yet, so I don't even know if it's actually going to work, but I'm going to get this thing painted to look like a better car, and then we're going to try it out. Alright, there we go, guys. It is finally painted in a slick red. Now, guys, please remind me never to build with nothing but surface panels ever again. It takes a really long time to paint, but it's looking really good. Now, I can prove to you guys this car does in fact drive. Look at this, guys. We can drive it around, and I would even say it drives better than some of the cars I have designed in the past. Now, I haven't hooked up any of these buttons yet, but the switch here, I wanted to show you guys the roll function of the car. Now, when we launch ourselves off the side of the mountain, we're going to press 0 like so, and it should eventually tip us over. And once, yeah, there you go, look at that. We start tipping over, and once you tip over, you just start rolling over and over again. So the whole point of that is essentially to be able to really see these parts and panels go flying around. So guys, I'm going to hook up the buttons to the decouplers, and then we're going to go to the top of that mountain, and we're going to run test number 1. Alright, here we go, guys. It is time for test number 1. Like I mentioned, I haven't even seen this yet. I don't know if it's going to work. I really hope it does. But I've got all of these buttons hooked up to random decouplers, so that way, randomly, we're going to see panels flying off as I press the buttons while we're rolling down the hill. So here we go, guys. In 3, 2, 1. Alright, turn the thrusters on. We should eventually kind of start tipping over here. Okay, there we go. We are starting to roll. We are in a crazy death roll. Here we go. Press 1. Oh, there we go. Look, part of the car fell off. 2. Oh my god, even more parts. 3. Look at this. There are so many parts falling off everywhere. All right, I'm just going to start pressing all sorts of buttons here. Look at this, guys. The car is just being torn apart. I've pressed every single button. Oh my god. Okay, turn the thrusters off. Whoa. 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 Oh my god. Look at the wheel. Oh my god, there's another wheel in the back there just rolling away. Would you look at that? Alright, so that worked pretty good. Now, we're left with a few panels here. Now, why? Okay, look at that, guys. So, as you can see, there are a few that I did miss. So, that's why we had to do some testing. But, wow, that worked so good. Alright, so I need to connect this one and these top ones here. I think, is that it? You can actually put it on the lift here and check with your weld tool. Okay, so it's the top panels on either side, as well as this rear quarter panel right here. Okay, I don't know how I missed those, but we're gonna do that again. That was so much fun. All right, there we go. I've got the final decouplers hooked up, so this should be a full successful run. So let's just pretend here we're driving along. You know, we don't even have to necessarily go down the side of a mountain or anything like that, but here we go. We're driving. We're going along this very dangerous bank, and next thing you know, oh my god, we have hit it. We're starting to go into some crazy flipping roll, and here we go. Press 1. Oh, there goes a part of the car. 2. More parts. Okay, we're actually kind of just dancing around. 3. Look at all these parts come flying off. Oh, geez, there goes the top of the car. More. Another wheel. Oh, that wheel just went flying. Oh, God, there goes our front bumper and panel. 9. Oh, geez. Okay, we're spinning faster and faster. Just turn it off. Oh, my God. Look at this. All right. We are now left with this frame of a car. The thing has been torn apart. Look at all these parts and pieces everywhere. Oh my god, this build is ridiculous. Alright, so I do want to do a test here where we're just kind of like driving along on the ground. So we're going to do another one though with the barrel rolling aspect. And then I'm going to do one where we're just kind of driving along and we can imagine the car just kind of flopping apart. So here we go. We're going to turn the thrusters on, turn it over. There we go. And I'm going to try and just press these buttons as quick as I can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And look at that. There we go. The car has been shredded apart. And just look at this, guys. It looks so cool to see the wheels, all of the paneling that has been removed from the car as well. Like, look at this. This is just absolute madness. Alright, so in this test, I want to just drive along and press the buttons without doing the crazy rolling, just to see what happens. Alright, so here we go. We're just driving along, and I'm just going to press one button at a time. So here we go. 1. Okay, I don't know if anything fell off. Oh, there it is. It just fell off. Yep. 2. Okay, there goes 2 of our wheels. Oh, no. 3. Oh, wow. Look at this, guys. We are just slowly falling apart. 4. We lost another wheel. 5. We only have 1 wheel left. Oh, geez. The roof of the car fell off. 6, 7, 8, 9. Look at this. It's just like the whole car just kind of flops down. It's like, ugh. I've had enough of this. So doing that straight driving test, though, is definitely a good example as to why I added the thrusters on the bottom of the car so that we could actually see all of those parts and pieces get launched and thrown away from us. So why don't we try and do that again? We're just going to do it maybe just sitting flat like this. Here we go. Get the thruster lifting us up. Come on now. Here we go. Okay, there it is. We're starting to roll. Uh-oh, we might be going right for that tree. No, we're not. Okay, here we go. 1. There goes some panels. 2. There goes some wheels. And 3. Oh, God, there's a panel again. 4. 5. 6. Oh, jeez, we just flipped that up. 7. Oh, my God, this car is just shredding. 8. 9. And then we're just the frame again. Oh, my God, this is ridiculous. All right, so one final test that we're going to do. I'm going to do it where we're just sitting still. We're not even driving. We're not going anywhere. We're just going to press some buttons here and see what happens, alright? So here we go. We're going to press 1. Oh, jeez. Okay, we just lost a bit of a panel there. It's kind of stuck. 2. Okay, there goes our door. 3. Look at that. It looks so weird to see it just flopping off. Oh, 4. That must have been some more wheels. 5. Oh, there goes the roof. 6. More wheels and stuff in the back. And then 7. And 8. Look at this. And 9. And doing it standing still is actually a really good way to just see exactly what is happening as the decouplers remove the panels. It's a lot less exciting, obviously, but nonetheless, ridiculous amounts of fun. Now, there is one final thing that I do want to do, guys. So you see here, we do have a whole bunch of these buttons hooked up for the decoupling. Now, what I want to do, though, is we're going to get rid of all of those. And I think, yeah, I'll have one left right here. I'm going to hook it up to all of the decouplers. And we're going to disintegrate this thing all at once. Alright, so I've got the button hooked up to all of the decouplers at once, so let's just kind of get away from all of that wreckage there. I'm sure I'm slowly destroying this world right now, but we're gonna go over here, and I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into a roll, and then I'm gonna activate the button, and we're gonna see all of the parts come flying off at once. So here we go. Turn the thruster on, let it slowly tip us over. Come on, almost there, and okay, there we go. We are now rolling. Okay, guys, here it is. In 3, 2, 1, hit it! Oh my god! Alright, the car definitely fell apart. I am speechless, guys. This build is working way better than I thought it was going to. All of our panels are falling apart. Now, I think I did mess one up. Yeah, so you can see here, I wanted the bumper to be a separate part, but you can see it actually isn't disconnecting, and I think that's because of where I put the bearings. So guys, that is going to be the video for today. I hope you did enjoy the fall apart car, guys. You can get it on the Steam Workshop. I'm going to put a link down in the description. You can try and shred this thing apart. It is ridiculous amounts of fun. But guys, if you did enjoy the build or the video, then let me know by hitting that like button. And if you want to tune in for some more Endless Scrap Mechanic, then consider subscribing to the channel. Maybe even turning on some notifications so you can get the latest and the craziest coming from me in Scrap Mechanic. So guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll be seeing you in the next one. So, bye for now.